Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. I'm going to play a video in just a moment. I'll give you a bit of a quick intro beforehand. And there is a link in the description. Billie Eilish stops her show at the London's O2 Arena after several fans passed out in sweltering heat. Sweltering heat. Are you sure? In London? What are you on about? 23 Celsius. That's not sweltering heat. I'll let you know, I'm not a geologist myself. I'm not a weather reporter, but I've got a rough idea on temperatures. 23 degrees Celsius is quite warm. It's quite warm. It's not sweltering. It is not sweltering. Is it above average for a day in London? Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, definitely. But it's not sweltering. Here's some sweltering heat. Go to Darwin and experience 40 degrees plus Celsius. That's sweltering. You know, spend a hot day in Queensland in the 30s. That's sweltering. Not 23 Celsius. Okay, it's warm. We get it. It's warm. You could even say it's hot. It's a little bit sweaty, whatever, yeah. But it's not sweltering, guys. Come on, Daily Mail. Be honest. Billie Eilish stops the show at London's O2 Arena after several fans pass out and had to be carried out by security. She stopped the show in the middle of performing so she could help fans who were fainting amid soaring temperatures in London. Soaring temperatures, again, 23 Celsius. This is all very hyperbolic, isn't it? They're trying to convince us that climate control, climate change, is killing the world like minute by minute. The American pop star has videoed stopping the music and telling fans at the O2 Arena, people are fainting and getting pulled out. Are we okay? Let me know. It's hot. It's not that hot, Billy. It's 23 degrees Celsius. It's not that fucking hot. All right? Sure, you're wearing shorts and you're not even a t-shirt. I mean, you're in the lights. It's going to be warm. I'm not saying it's not warm, but it's not that hot. Gig goers at the 20,000 capacity venue then tell her they are being squished and are being seen carried out by security staff amid the huge crowds. And again, it tells us about the highs of 23 Celsius. Okay, being squished is not good. Gig goers at the 20,000 capacity venue. Look, this is the London's O2 Arena. I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert in regards to events and venues and all of that. I'm not going to pretend that, but my understanding is that the London O2 Arena is an extremely, I'm going to say prestigious, may not be the right word, but it's a very well respected, that's probably a better term to use, a very well respected venue. These are professionals. These aren't your hodgy-podgy Astro World, put some barbed wire up and let people jump the fence kind of environment. No, this is England. They know how to do things properly. Well, certainly they do at the O2 Arena. This is a very well respected, very well established venue. Very well run, I would imagine. So why are people getting squished? 20,000? I mean, that's not that many in the grand scheme of things. She then tells fans to move back from the stage during her Happier Than Ever world tour, and she restarts the gig. Okay, so I think we're in the midst of praising Billie Eilish here. So well done, Billie, for doing what you can in regards to fan safety. Well done for that. I mean that sincerely. Fan safety. Okay, so let's watch this little video.
Headlining show was in London. The people were fainting and getting pulled out. Are we doing okay? Let me know. It's hot, I know. You're crowded, it's hot. Hey, are you squished a little bit? Okay, wait. Everybody, let's take a step back. There you go. I didn't know if you could. There's not much room in here. But yeah, take a step back. Give everybody some space. Be polite. If somebody looks like they're a little bit woozy, just tell someone, okay? Don't try to save feelings. Yeah. You know, it is so cool.
Oh, look, I'm going to praise her. She's very well spoken. I'm not that familiar with Billie Eilish. I know that she's famous, and I know that she's viewed to having a good sense of humor. But I'm not familiar with her music at all. Yeah, she's very well spoken there. She did the right thing. She said some nice words. Hey guys, if you're feeling woozy, you're allowed to ask for help. It's fine. Don't try to be overly brave or things like that. She's saying good things and she's doing the right things in regards to fan safety. I'm not quite understanding the full point of this article though. Is it normal for fans to faint at concerts? I believe the answer is yes. This article isn't telling us that these guys died. It's not telling us that. It's not saying that there was a crowd rush, a stage rush rather. It's not telling us that. It's not telling us anything. Can't think of the right words, but anything overly severe, such as we were told, occurred and did occur at Travis Scott's Astroworld concert. When was that? That was last year, right? So why are we watching this? I mean, I'm making this video because I want to get some more subs, and this mentions Billie Eilish, so I thought as a view whore, I might be able to pull in a few subs. But to me, what is this? Is this just an opportunity to blow smoke up Billie Eilish's rear end? Is that what this is? Oh, Billie, you're so good in regards to fan safety. Let's make an article about you. Is that it? Is it that we're supposed to be surprised that 6 people fainted? Is it about the sweltering heat of 23 degrees? What is this really about? I don't know. Why have I made this video? I'm starting to question that. I was expecting that this article would be telling us that 6 people fainted, or several fans passed out, and some of them were severely injured or suffered a cardiac arrest or something like that. And I guess, thankfully, the article isn't telling us that, so I presume that wasn't the case. I presume these guys just fainted and then they received treatment and that was that. That's my presumption. So it's not as bad as I was expected, unless, of course, it was that bad and we're just not being told about it. That's a possibility. So I am interested if more comes to light in regards to this. I hope it doesn't, of course. But another reason why I've made this video, and another little thing which is tickling my brain, is whether or not there's another reason for several fans to have passed out. Okay, so number one, people do pass out at concerts. It is very crowded, even though the London's O2 is capable of, I'm sure that it's not overcrowded in regards to what they're allowed to have as a capacity. I'm sure it's well within their capacity and safe in that regard. But even so, people do pass out in concerts. That's a known thing. People get overexcited, blah, 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 right? So that's normal. I'm just wondering, and the heat is not a good enough reason. 23 degrees Celsius. Sorry, love, you're not convincing me that this was due to the heat. There was no crowd rush, so it wasn't due to that. I mean, you talk about squishing, but everyone seems to be pretty stable in their position here. I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's something else that may have caused several people to have passed out. Maybe. And maybe this in some way lowers the culpability of Travis Scott in regards to what occurred in his concert, maybe. I mean, if it can be shown that regrettably this type of thing is normal for fans to pass out and to suffer injury, maybe that will lessen Travis Scott's culpability. He's being sued for billions of dollars, I believe. At least $1 billion, I think. I'm right in saying. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up at this point. Has this been a complete waste of time? there doesn't seem to be too much meat in this burger. It may indeed be a complete nothing burger. And I hope and pray that it is. I hope and pray that those that passed out don't suffer any serious injury. I'm just wondering if we're not being told the full story yet. I'll wrap things up here, guys. If this has been worthwhile, like, comment, subscribe, stick around. And if it hasn't, goodbye.